But moving on now to some sad news here. On SmackDown, Kevin Owens revealed that he's been dealing with a serious neck injury and will undergo surgery, which means his match with Randy Orton is off. So, who should Randy Orton face at WrestleMania 41 now?
Aleister Black, 100%. I mean, the dude's going to have fucking Cody return pop, dude. I mean, if you can pull that trigger at Mania, which is going to be the biggest stage of them all for his return, dude, you're making a fucking star right there. And against Randy Orton of all fucking people, dude, bring Aleister Black in as a fucking face, bring him back in as a heel. It's going to work either fucking way, dude. And I'm really excited for it, dude. Really excited. Just because I feel like he's too good for a SmackDown after. I think he's too good for it. I think the dude is just... he deserves this level of stardom. And then, you know, I would rather him be the person than somebody else and have it be lukewarm, like a fucking flash in the pan. At least with Aleister Black, there is potential to be a massive feud down the line. And Randy Orton's going to make him look like a fucking $1 million. And it's going to look great on Aleister Black.
Alrighty, what about you, Danny? What do you think?
Before I finish, I'm fucking off. I feel awful for Kevin Owens. And I just want to put to bed, it's not going to be 2 to 5 fucking years. I could see 2 years max, depending on the severity of the surgery and depending on the recovery and how well or spot on that goes. Ben is going to hate your option, Donnie. Oh, of course I'm going to hate it, but I think that if he came back to SmackDown after WrestleMania, I feel like that would be a better spot for him. If I'm going to address the elephant.
Wait, real quick, Daddy. Do you think it's going to be Aleister Black, or do you think it's going to be who I think? Because maybe I should give my thoughts, and then you can kind of like...
Ain't going to be fucking Rusev.
Intervene.
Fuck.
See, it's very tricky here. You know what I mean?
Because I've been saying so
but
the backstory behind all this is like in our group chat and even like with my live streams and reactions, I've been saying Rusev. That's why I'm like mentioning this. But Daddy, I'll let you go.
See, it's a very touchy thing, and you know a lot of people are saying that it's Kevin Owens is going to be out 2 to 5 years. It's not. I would say 9 to 12 months. He injured it during a match in January against Jimmy. A lot of people are saying it was against Cody. It wasn't. He landed wrong in the match. He only wrestled twice in January. So it happened in the match with Jimmy. If you go back, you'll probably be able to see the spot that that happened at. It's a very tough thing, man. Like, what I would love it to be Aleister Black, just because, like, I know how good the dude is, and I would love for him to get that WrestleMania moment, that WrestleMania pop or whatever. But also, Randy Orton hasn't won a match and hasn't won a PLE match since he returned from injury in almost 2 years. I don't want to see Aleister Black come back and immediately lose. That's my thing. You know what I mean? Because Randy Orton's going to win the match regardless.
Well, if there's one person, like, I could see Randy Orton beating at WrestleMania, would be Nick Aldis. Like, if Nick Aldis decided to get in the ring, I could see
I would love
putting
for
Randy
Nick
over.
Aldis. Nick Aldis,
that too.
He said in interviews that he's ready to go whenever WWE wants.
Love
pull
that.
The trigger.
I'd love that.
I freaked out, bro.
He could just go right back to his duties after.
During my SmackDown live stream, when Randy RKO'd Nick Aldis, I was like, oh my god, like, it's official, we're getting Nick Aldis. I even wrote in the group chat literally right after it happened. I was like, it's official, Nick Aldis versus Randy Orton WrestleMania.
Man, I was hyped, and then that it comes to find out that you fucking lied.
I mean, it still could be nothing is confirmed, bro, until it's actually confirmed.
Which is why I was so
outed.
upset when it comes out it wasn't fucking confirmed. I was so mad at you.
Well, I'm going to upset you guys with my opinion because I still stand by it. I think that it should be Rusev versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
He
Here's
wants that
why.
fucking Bulgarian bulge.
I want it
because here's the thing with Aleister Black. I love Aleister Black, and I don't think he doesn't need the rub from Nick Aldis, because here's what I want
that
out of
WrestleMania
this.
rub.
Yes, I do want him to show up at WrestleMania and maybe do something with Karrion Kross. But when it comes to Rusev, here's what I'm looking at it like. I am sick and tired of these general managers, Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, being twiners. I'm sick of them being the good guys. Like, I miss back in the day when we had Eric Bischoff, we had Vicky Guerrero, we had John Laurinaitis, the character, not the person. I miss I miss a heel general manager. And I think that this is the perfect opportunity to turn Nick Aldis heel. And I think that having him pretty much maybe tease the match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania, I think would be a great way, because this is not the first time he's got hit with an RKO. This is the second time. And Nick Aldis is somebody who, like, my perception of him is he doesn't take shit from anybody. But Adam Pearce is the same way, except he wants to do good. I want to see Nick Aldis take advantage of his power and do bad, which is why I think at WrestleMania, Nick Aldis is going to come out in his wrestling gear ready to fight Randy, and then, because he has the power, he's going to twist and turn, tell Randy that you're not facing me tonight. And then there comes Rusev, because we already know the reports. Rusev has re-signed with WWE, and let's be real, he has no direction in the WWE. Like, what are they going to do with him? And I think what better way than let him be Nick Aldis' redeemer. Let him be his right-hand man. Because then you can start feuds with Braun Strowman and Rusev. You can start feuds with Jacob Fatu and Rusev. And Rusev could kind of be like that big man for Aldis. Well, Aldis is acting like an Eric Bischoff general manager. That's why I think Rusev should get this opportunity, and Aleister Black doesn't need the Nick Aldis rub.
Exactly. And I was thinking about this the other night. I think it was during or after my Monday Night Raw stream. I was thinking, like, what if we ever got to the point? Because I feel like one thing that's missing in WWE currently is like one gigantic, massive story. What if we end up getting like a Raw versus SmackDown kind of story, to where it's like general manager versus general manager, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, and ends up leading to like a match between them two at some point?
They really should do that, like Survivor Series or something. I'd be down.
That'd be pretty.
Two
fire,
NWA legends. Oh, I'd be totally down for that.
That would be pretty fire, bro. And you can have like Raw superstars invading SmackDown and like taking out SmackDown guys, and then vice versa. And like,
I mean, if we got fucking Teddy Long versus Eric Bischoff, I don't see why we wouldn't get that match.
That would bring a lot of excitement, a lot of attention to WWE, even more so now, because it'd give a lot of us, especially if you do like podcasting or any kind of content creation, like today, like we're talking a lot about news recaps or whatever, but there's nothing like really like newsworthy really talking about. But like if something like that happened, I mean, there'd be a lot to be talking about.
I think we can all agree on this at least. Randy Orton, they need to do like the mystery thing. Because I think regardless if it's Aleister Black, Rusev, whoever it is, it's going to be a surprise. And I think that that's going to be really cool for WrestleMania. Because especially with the card being a little lackluster.